Today we're driving two of the best front-wheel drive hot hatch cars on the market. The Honda Civic Type R and the brand new Renault Megane RS. This pair of track-focused pocket rockets are well-established rivals in the hot hatch market. And both cars have held the fastest front-wheel drive lap time around the mighty Nürburgring within the last 5 years, with this latest generation of Civic Type R, the FK8, currently holding the top spot. The cars are real head-to-head rivals and they're so close on paper. So today, we're going to see how they fare on some Welsh B roads before taking them on track to see which car comes out on top.
Tiff, first things first, how on earth do I turn the sport button on?
I actually like this in the Megane because it's got a very simple system, one touch,
Okay.
and now you've got the three modes.
So what are we going for, race or sport?
But the funny thing is in comfort, you get the blue dial, right?
Yeah.
You get no rev counter at all, which in a sort of sporty car
weird,
is.
isn't it?
Then you go to sport, just one touch, it goes all red.
Did you hear that as well?
Yeah. Hey, calm down now, Paul, don't get careful, it's good sporty. And then you get the nice red dial with a rev counter, nice digital speedo. But if you go to race, look what the rev counter is. It's horrible. It's a rev counter that comes in.
Yeah.
Well, it comes in from each. I mean, what's that all about?
Oh, and you turn my traction control off as well.
Well, can you handle that? Which would you prefer? But in comfort now?
No, actually, I like it in sport.
You do like the sport. You've got rev counter then.
That's what it is.
But I like this Megane. I like it a lot.
I love the colour, volcanic orange. I absolutely love it.
They usually come in Renault yellow, don't they? The press fleet cars.
But doesn't this make such a difference? It stands out so much with this beautiful colour.
The Megane sort of led the way in these hot hatches. The Megane, as lap times and racetracks has really been king for a while, and now we've got this Honda turning up to beat the Megane, or will it?
Well, they're both head-to-head, really head-to-head, aren't they? The Civic Type R and this car.
But I know a lot of these hot hatches have the centre point of steering wheels, because it's a rally thing. Because when I've rallied in front-wheel drive, and you do get a lot of lock-on sometimes, it is nice coming out to sort of know where the wheels are pointing straight, because then you get maximum traction. On a road car, I find driving on the road that it sort of almost, it dominates my view. I keep on seeing this red bar.
Just for show, isn't it?
Exactly, but why do they do these little things that annoy me?
Well,
I know
talking
it's a little
about,
thing.
It is a little thing. Talking about steering wheel, it's kind of not circular, Tiff. There's a little bit of a loft off. And what I find a little bit weird, because I like Alcantara, what I find a little bit odd is that the Alcantara where you're supposed to have it with a grip, it's not Alcantara, but it's a bit odd. But generally the inside, beautiful, and the car actually feels very solid, and it feels very expensive, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite an expensive car.
Yeah, but it's it's under 30,000. It's 27,500 for standard car. This one's got that competition. I've got the stuff.
Cup chassis.
I've got the stuff.
Chassis.
Yeah, the cup chassis.
1,500 extra for that. So we can include that. So the on the road price, 27.5 grand, but you have to include the cup chassis because that definitely improves the.
Yeah, limited slip diff we got.
Yeah.
Red brake calipers. They don't actually improve before. Stiffer springs and dampers, an anti-roll bar, RS embroidered upholstery with heated seats.
Very nice seats too.
But even in comfort, it's still quite stiff on the roads, isn't it? But it's it's bound to be. It's quite nice. It feels alive.
Isn't that what it's all about?
Yeah.
The whole hot hatch sort of ethos.
But they haven't gone overboard. It's quite simple. I quite like this carbon fibre padding, actually.
It looks good,
it's quite cute.
The whole interior actually is very nice.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of room in the back, which is quite surprising for a relatively small hot hatch. A little bit of brake squeakage there, Tiff.
Press them harder and get on with it.
Everyone's saying that you've got to have rear-wheel drive to have fun, but you can still have fun in a front-wheel drive car. Don't forget
you understeer off into the curve.
You've got the all-wheel steering in this as well. Did you know that?
Well, it's up to 62 miles, but it has a degree of steering in the same. Do you think it really makes any difference? Can you feel the rear wheel?
Maybe.
Can you feel it?
No, you cannot. Well, I cannot, that's for sure. But maybe you're going to.
'Cause.
turn around in the supermarket car park a little bit better than perhaps that's what it is.
Well, you understeer off into the curve.
Well, talking about, it's interesting that you've got to have rear-wheel drive to have fun, but you can still have fun in a front-wheel drive car. Don't forget you've got to have rear-wheel drive to have fun. You can still have fun in a front-wheel drive car. Don't forget you've got to have rear-wheel drive to have fun. You can still have fun in a front-wheel drive car. Don't forget you've got to have rear-wheel drive to have fun. You can still have fun in a front-wheel drive car. Don't forget you've got to have rear-wheel drive to have fun. You can still have fun in a front-wheel drive car. Don't forget you've got to have rear-wheel drive to have fun. You can still have fun in a front-wheel drive car. Don't forget you've got to have rear-wheel drive to have fun. You can still have fun in a front-wheel drive
So I'd be happy to sit in this for quite a long while. And you happy to drive it?
No, I think it's beautiful. I
Like
think
little pedals down there, little racy pedals.
yeah, the whole car looks absolutely fantastic. I think Renault have nailed it with this car. But I'd be interested to see what it's like on the track.
But first, let's see what the Honda's like on the road.
Okay, let's do it. So Tiff, Honda Civic Type R, lots.
More expensive before, you know, this is sort of what, 32 or 3 entry level plus some extras, so it's a sort of £5,000 more car.
No, it's not £5,000 more. The other car's 27.5 plus 1,500 enhanced.
The basic, the entry level.
No, because they enhance the car, they make it faster. So if they're going to compete
I'm
head to
just
head,
talking about the interior. I'm just talking about the comfort of road drive. And I'm not, look, oh, flipping out far corners. I'm not about racing. You're getting carried away now.
you're right. Okay, so on the road price,
Yeah.
this is a little bit
Yeah.
more expensive.
Yes.
Let's just
Let's
relax
just chill
and
out.
enjoy.
Yeah,
This
thank
is a little bit more expensive. I was getting a bit defensive. I love the Megane, but I want
Oh.
to be fair for both cars.
Oh, have you got any Alcantara now
I
to
got
make you happy?
plenty of Alcantara.
On your steering wheel?
No, it's almost a round steering wheel, you'll be pleased to hear, but there's no Alcantara to be seen this, and it's got this pretty garish sort of red leather at the bottom, which...
But it is a more futuristic dash. You've got nice rev counts. I don't want motoring, so I can't see what motoring. I've got a nice little clock, look, with like sort of stars behind it.
Well, I'll share a secret with you. We're not even in sport mode. I was waiting for you to press your
How many
button.
modes have you got? I don't know. Modes aren't so obvious here, are they?
Well, you've got to sort of gesture
All right, I'll
and
try.
press.
I'll try. I'm going to learn. I'm going to go to home. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. I hate touchscreens. Vehicle. It's taking a long time.
Because you're pressing the wrong buttons.
Okay.
No, because you're going the wrong way. You're not doing
All right.
this.
You
on
listen.
the
Don't look.
justice.
I've got a clock,
Right.
a phone. Okay. Where am I going to go?
Go back to home, please.
So
Menu,
obvious, isn't it?
menu.
Oh,
so
obviously
easy.
menu. You told me to go to home.
Goodness. Where's my 7-year-old son when you need him?
Maybe they're not there at all.
So I'm in comfort.
This isn't a criticism of the car. This does happen.
This is
We have to
criticism.
learn. We have to
Yeah.
learn. Hold on, Paul. I don't think they're on the touch screen like the Renault at
Yes,
all.
they are.
Oh, this is handy. Oh, this is a bit easier. Look,
Okay.
comfort,
There we go.
sports, and
Big. It feels very different. It'd be interesting to see what you think, the Pro, especially on a track. But it feels very different. It feels heavier and it feels more powerful, and you don't get any of that torque still that you got with the Renault. This is really, really,
Well, that's interesting.
yeah,
Gear change, no, same, similar.
really nice. And you don't even have to try and attempt very badly like I do heel and toe.
Why?
You don't have to do that because it rev matches for you. So if
Go on,
if I change down, see, I think that's pretty good.
You're going to get in a second. What gear are you in?
4th to 3rd. That was rev matching.
That was rev, mate. That was, again,
Okay,
down
so-
a second. Oh, that's,
Yeah, that's good. Right,
takes the
so-
skill away from the driver.
I need it. Interior, Tiff, what do you think?
Well, they're very similar. Racing seats hold you really well.
Nice seats.
I like the carbon finish touches. I like the little flashes of red. Maybe a bit too much of the steering wheel. No,
Does
I
it
just
feel?
think it's a bit. I think it's slightly upmarket to the Renault.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's just. I like the dash readouts. A bit classier.
Funny, it feels slightly more upmarket to drive as well. Slightly, ever so slightly. And that Renault I enjoyed. There's only one way to really find out what they're like, I guess. A direct comparison, because there's been so much competition with these two cars.
Well, this is setting record trying to do. That's what Honda publicity is all about. The fastest front-wheel drive car. Let's go on. We got a track and do some lap times.
Let's do it. It's only short.
You'll have to sit beside me and do the timing.
Oh no, you're kidding me. Oh, that's hard braking. Make sure you're tight there, Tiff.
Doesn't roll much, it cores flat.
Feels solid. Oh, devil's elbow they call this. I can understand why. Oh my goodness.
I'd much rather have the Alcantara that you talked about on my hands.
It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah. Great seats, and that seat's holding me round my chest is really nice. But it's a good fast going in. I've just got a bit too much understeer. I'm onto the power. Are you ready? Steady. I'm worn out. Did I get anything like a consistent
I
lap?
gotta say, it was surprisingly consistent considering we were everywhere. There's bits of mud on the track and everything. And then you got to do exactly the same now in the Civic.
Get your stopwatch ready. This is the car that's been breaking lap records all over the world.
Fair to say you tracked fairly well there.
They really got through that onto the straight well in third gear. Didn't understeer wide.
Oh, that was quick. I'm not telling you the time yet, no Tiff. That was neat and tidy there.
Get it in the nose, it's easier to keep them there. Now it doesn't understand. Now with full power, it takes the power better than the limiter.
This thing sounds.
Here we go, cross the line.
Well, consistent. Oh, you won't outbrake yourself there.
I'm slowing down, that was the end.
Oh, I'm exhausted. I'm absolutely exhausted.
This is a tight little circuit. It's a tight little circuit.
It's hard to be consistent on that circuit, for sure.
But which was quickest? You didn't tell me yet.
Okay, I'll take you out of your suspense right now. The quickest, well, in reverse order, 48.49, a lot of ballast. It was a very ragged lap, I have to say. 48.49, that's respectable for an ex-racing driver.
And the Honda, get on with it.
47.42, so over a second faster. So yeah, it was,
second a bit.
It felt like it, didn't it?
But then, as you say, it's not just track times and drag races. It's road manners and enjoyment and colours and styling and styling.
It's incredible. This you need to be a bit younger than you and I to pull off, I think. But they're both pretty special, aren't they?
That's the problem. We're not going to buy the Honda, are we? We're both going to take the Megane.
For sure. But would you take it in that colour?
I'd take it. I can. A bit like a Lamborghini orange. You know, it's a sort of car. I think it looks good.
And which would you take to the Nürburgring for a long weekend?
Oh, I'd still take my Megane. I'm not going to have two cars just because that's quick around the Nürburgring for some lap time.
They were a lot of fun. They're very, very close, very head-to-head, but actually on the track that felt so much more superior.
But next up, surely has to take on that Peugeot that's come out, the new Peugeot 308. GTI is setting some more fastest laps.
Well, this arguably should be every bit as fast as that Peugeot 308 GTI, so we shall see soon in another video.
You reckon?
Apparently so, but that's what everyone else says anyway. I'm just going what everyone else says.
You think that, really?
Yeah, honestly, that's what everyone else says.
Better than the other ones?
Much better, yeah.
No chance at all.